I want to introduce you to my good friend, my partner tonight, hopefully my partner in the future with more of these when we tell our second time stories. But give it up for George Rafeedie.
صحة ونشوة وجاجة في حشوة. For those who don't know Arabic, that translates into, God bless you, and may you have a chicken full of stuffing. Now, I can't confidently say that quote was directly attributable to my grandma, my Siti Bahia, but I feel like it is probably something that she said a few times in her life. My grandma, or Siti in Arabic, was a strong Palestinian woman who lived her whole life in the small village of El Bira, outside of Ramallah in the West Bank of Palestine, only 15 miles from the holy city of Jerusalem. By most accounts, she had a challenging life. She raised 3 boys, including my father, on her own. You see, it was common in the 1920s and 30s for Arab men to travel to America, the land of opportunity, to make some money and then travel back and provide for their family. This happened a lot in the early 20th century. But at some point, my grandpa decided not to come back. So there was Bahia in the village of El Bira, raising 3 boys on her own. Now, they reunited later in life, but that's not the point of my story today. So what is the point of my first time story today? It's all about confidence and the first time that I felt confident. Do you remember the first time you felt confident? Think about it for a second. Was it a pivotal moment in your life? Do you think about it often? Do you use that memory when trying to give others confidence? For me, those answers are all an emphatic yes. And it all started with my Siti Bahia. For all the challenges she had, for the first time I could remember in my life, she made me feel confident. And it's stuck with me ever since. And all it really took was a look. And I think you'll agree by looking at this picture, it was a pretty special look. I don't know what my look is, but her look is special. It was a look very similar to this look you see right here, but it wasn't here. It was in a car. Let me take you back. Continuing with the theme, and I'm not lying here, it was 1978. Crazy eights. My Siti Bahia was visiting us in Youngstown, Ohio, as she did a few times. And we were in the back seat of my dad's 1976 Oldsmobile Delta 88. Powder blue. And I was between my Siti Bahia and my mom, Nikki. And then, on the radio, a Kenny Rogers song came on. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Wait a second. In a way, That song by Kenny is all about confidence, isn't it? That's another story. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So let's start again. Everyone. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. As I was belting out that song, that beautiful Kenny Rogers song, as a 6-year-old, in my robust and enthusiastic voice that I still use at every karaoke night, I caught a glimpse of my Siti Bahia looking at me. She didn't say anything. She just looked at me. And she looked at me in a way that for the first time I could remember made me feel confident. And while I can't sing worth a damn, I've been a performer all my life. And I have Siti Bahia, a woman who went through more than you can imagine, to thank for making me feel confident for the very first time. So please, never underestimate a look of admiration, a look of pride, a look of happiness, and a look of awe. Because all it took was that simple look from a simple woman who I called Siti to put me on a path of confidence. And I hope to always give people confidence, especially my children. And my hope is that you will too. It's a really simple yet powerful thing to do. Saha uneshwa. Ujaja fi hashwa. God bless you, and may you have a chicken full of stuffing. Thank you very much.